Now, moving on, we also have a second case study presented by Mr. Thomas Sofinzon, co-founder of 2030 and the Pillar project, also a partner in blockchain technology here in Vilnius. We met, I believe, first time in London at the Blockchain Summit. Mm-hmm. And I remember it was almost impossible to speak to you. There were 2,000 people who wanted to talk to you. And also, I then visited your headquarters in London. They also have a Rise London. Mm-hmm. We have Rise Vilnius here. And I saw that apparently every week the number of people double, right? Yeah. It's a very fast-moving environment, very exciting. So today, without further ado, over to you. And share your experience with blockchain.
Thanks so much. Okay, I don't need. Right. Thank you.
Very good.
Hello, everyone. So first of all, I would like to say thank you for the invitation by the Blockchain Centre here at Vilnius. Really, really good and really glad to be here. Thank you for the hospitality. Before I move to what we're going to talk about, I really want to ask two simple questions. How many people here have actually bought a cryptocurrency or a token? Woo! Lithuania is blockchain. Yeah, nice. Okay, how many people have invested in ICOs? Okay, maybe I don't need to speak. Very nice. So I'm going to introduce you to what is Pillar. And Pillar is all about you, right? It's all about helping you take back your data, right? And I'm going to explain you how we're going to do it, how we're going to replace account, and how we're going to replace apps, right? It's the first time maybe you hear about it. And then I'm going to introduce you to some wallet, okay? What is the wallet? And some business cases around that wallet, right? Here you go. So a bit about Pillar. Pillar has done our ICO in July 17, so last year. And we were very lucky to have a lot of contributors, about 10,000, almost 10,000 contributors that have provided us enough funds to be fully funded today. So we're very lucky. And we have designed the Pillar project to be a foundation. It's a gift to the world because it's all about helping you reclaim your data. Okay, we're going to have a first release of the wallet this quarter 18, so we're very excited about that, and I hope everyone will join our newsletter and keep updating, right? And it's gonna be very exciting because again, it's all about you, right? So there are some icons here logos here of very important companies. And again, these are just examples. It's not about only these companies. Anyone can tell me what is the common denominators of all the logos you see here? Anyone? Take a guess. Anyone? Yes, sir? First of all, yes, you're correct because they all of them have been built on the premise of owning your data, whether you like it or not. Your data doesn't belong to you, okay? These companies are here to have your data, monetize it, and sell it to the highest bidder. But I'll tell you another thing, very important. All of these have been hacked. All of these have been hacked. And it's not only about this, there are many others. Pretty much every week you hear about a new company that has been hacked. And why? Because they're not leveraging blockchain. Because they're all working on a centralized architecture of the past. They're not using the best practices of security, right? And that's exactly what we with Pillar were going to change. We're going to put the user, you, right? Each one and every one of us, at the center, help you reclaim your data, okay? And make sure that your data is redundant, right? and spread so there is no single point of failure. And we're taking security and safety and privacy extremely seriously. So we are putting you own your data, you control your life. Right? And that's the concept of no accounts and no apps. We're going to replace all your accounts. Right? All your accounts. Each one of us has hundreds, tens and hundreds of accounts. Email accounts, bank accounts, right? Many, many types of accounts. Why do you need all these accounts, right? Each one of them is a security hole. Each one of them is a single point of failure, right? We're going to replace all these accounts with one Pillar wallet, your wallet, where you're going to control your data, okay? And we're going to do so by also replacing apps. Aha. How many apps you have in your phone, in your Android, on your iPhones? Dozens, right? Right? You have dozens. They're not, are they talking? Hundreds, maybe, right? Are they talking to each other? Kind of, right? Right? So what we want to do is we want to replace those apps with services as you're in the center, and we're going to tie all those services into you so you can have a much better experience. Everything is going to talk to each other, and you're going to have a much better user experience. So here is a bit about the wallet. Again, it's a long journey. We're beginning this at the end of this quarter. We're going to begin by being the best crypto and token wallet, and this token is going to evolve and will become the dashboard of your digital life, right? And all of this is going to, I hope, toward the summer, when we reach the personal data locker, we're going to become this platform for services that will replace apps. You're going to have 4 levels of registration on the Pillar wallet. One is anonymous. You can extend your personal information. We're going to have some verification. So some people are aware here about KYC, AML, and all of that. These are necessary processes in order to access more advanced services, as well as our accredited or qualified investors' information to access, such as, more sophisticated, I would say, financial product. Some of our business cases. So as I said, the first token wallet that we're going to launch at the end of this quarter is going to help you safely store, safely manage, and provide wallet-to-wallet transactions. So you'll tell you, okay, what's the difference? Well, the difference is that, as I see in many users raise their hand using wallets, how is the user experience today? Right? Difficult, right? It's not very user-friendly. It's right? So we're going to replace, we're going to reinvent all that. We're going to bring this decentralization revolution to the 99% of people out there that have no idea what we here are talking about blockchain. That's what the Pillar project is about, right? The second wallet after the token wallet is going to be the ICO wallet. We're going to reinvent the way we are investing in ICOs. How was the process of investing in ICOs? Scary, huh? Everybody use scary? Shaked a bit? Tell me the truth, come on, right? It's super scary experience, right? We're going to reinvent it. We're going to make it much safer, much more secure, in a much easier way that will avoid making mistakes, right? And on top of that, we're going to provide a legal, compliant way to use the ICO, the fantastic innovation that is the ICO, to invest in equity tokens, okay? And we're working right now with all regulators, and I'm welcoming also to speak to other regulators here to provide and present our very innovative framework to make it compliant and regulated. We're working right now with the FCA, and we hope to work with many others. Toward the summer, as I said, we're going to launch the Pillar for Consumers. The Pillar for Consumers is what we call internally the grandma wallet. Why the grandma wallet? Because we want even my mother to use it. Believe it or not, you haven't met my mother, right? But my mother knows nothing about blockchain, and she probably never will, okay? We need to make it extremely easy for users in order to use this fantastic new technology. right? This is where also where we become a platform and offers start coming to you as opposed of being in siloed app that are trapping your data and monetizing it, okay? So these ideas of services coming to you as opposed to the apps. And in 2 to 3 years, I hope we'll become what we call the WIDOS. Anyone knows what WIDOS is? It's your data operating system, right? We're going to begin to become our own entire environment, right? That is your data. You're not replacing the current system with Pillar. You're replacing it with your data. We don't have your private key. We don't have access to your information, even if I'm forced, right? Even if I'm forced to give it, we don't have it. That's the premise of GDPR. We are also launching the Pillar for Business. We're going to work with businesses to help them extract the user information, to decrease the liability, and to help customers manage their own data, and most importantly, to comply with GDPR. Anyone knows what GDPR is? It's a global data protection regulation. It's coming in this May. We're not talking about something that is going to happen in 3 years. It's now. It's happening now, right? And something that we're very passionate about is about talking to countries as well as more generally to Europe about the Pillar for Citizen. You're going to have a wallet, a citizen, a personal data locker, a secure personal data locker that is going to have all your citizen services and give you access to all your citizen service from one location that is stored and redundant with no single point of failure on the blockchain. This is how this project is enabled by blockchain, and this is why we're here at the center of Blockchain for Vilnius, right? That is going to improve, I hope, the connection between the citizens and the public administration, between the citizens and their government, right? And I think this is something that we all want, and we have heard already very good comments about that, right? That's it. Helping you, taking back your data.
Microphone to work? Okay, very good. Well, yet again, a compelling, fascinating example of how blockchain technology can empower the people. One idea we discussed actually with Pillar is, maybe some of you know, our biggest structural challenge in Lithuania is that we have a lot of emigrations. We have a lot of people living abroad. In total, 600,000 of Lithuanians are now living overseas. And one beautiful idea to connect the citizens who are currently in London or Dublin is to have a citizen wallet. To basically, I would love to have access to all the information that relates to me as a citizen, be it my medical record, social security records, my etc., assets, liabilities. And I think we discussed it that it's quite possible to do it with this technology. So that's one very fascinating direction in which we hope to take this discussion. Okay, and now we have a